See if it gets out. Not sponsored. Need a little pet before the cocoa water. I was pretty sick that practice. Don't you reckon? I felt a bit odd being in the back stands. Like they probably thought that we were like scouts. We're like, fuck, I got to sweat today. Like the recruiters are here.
Show us the context. What were we doing today?
We went and saw a little scrimmage, a little 4v4 action, little 3v3, little transition, little pick and roll, little swing action. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see in the flesh.
Nor dunking on people. Almost.
Yeah, Nor was cooked. He was getting tough service. He was getting dust delivery, but he was putting in the 1%ers. He was doing a lot of extras, which we love, and coaches love. They love the extras. Yeah, he wasn't easy money sniper today, but he was more of a Zubat. Like just getting those tough ones, dunking it, owning the paint. He was working in the paint. Speak of the devil. Yeah, we're just chatting bullshit about your scrimmaging.
How we doing?
No, it was sick. It was good to watch. I mean, even though it was like, what, only, was it what, 4?
I think
Is that a quarter of the squad or the team?
Yeah. It was about me, Keanu, Benny, Jacob Rigoni, Patty, Dylan, and Curtis. Yeah.
No, I was saying like you probably weren't easy money sniper today. You were probably more like Zubats, like just owning the paint, getting those 1%ers.
Yeah.
Like if it was an actual game, you're probably looking solid for maybe a double.
Yeah. I think that like it was good, like, you know, just going up and down against them. Like that's the thing, you know, with, you know, in being in my position, like you know, you're never guaranteed any type of minutes. So this is where you earn, you know, you go out and earn your keep. You know, we had the coaches there and everything just watching, so it was good to get out there.
What is that like having because when you say scrimmage, like, yeah, I'm thinking like, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 coaches, but you've got like one coach, that Russian Eastern European guy who I love, who I wanted to talk about.
Marco,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving...
Serbian, actually. Serbian.
Dude, I feel like he was like, I don't know, I get the vibe, he was like the Steph Curry of the Soviet Union back in the day. Like he was cooking in Yugoslavia back in the day.
Well, Marco, the funny thing is about him is he actually played professionally in Europe.
In Eastern Europe, sure.
Yeah, he played in the Euro Cup. I think he played in Serbia.
Yeah, there you go.
So the Euro Cup was like just the league just under the Euro League. But if your team, the top 2 teams from the Euro Cup go up to the Euro League to play if you're winning. So I'm not 100% sure if he went up and played in the Euro League.
Is he like, have you done some research on it? Is he like a Euro legend or?
I mean, I would say so. I haven't done extensive research, but I probably should. You know,
to be honest though, he seems like a really good coach. Like every 2 seconds, dapping up the boys. He wasn't like, his communication style is like, you know, he's really firm, but he's not a dick. Like he's not like, he might single out blokes, but he's not doing it in a way where it's like a negative. It's like, no, you're better than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And like, that's the thing about like the coaches we have now, like, every coach has a different style about them, and some might seem more full on than others. Marco he just wants us to get better. You know, he just wants us to continue to improve and continue to be cohesive as a team, and even as individuals. You know, he pushes us to be our best. And even though sometimes we might not, you know, necessarily agree with what they're saying, like, you know, we know deep down that it's from a place of love and just wanting us to be better for ourselves as well, and as like for the team.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, having like, having those 3 coaches like with their laptops there, like it was just like, whoa, like, this is just like a quiet scrimmage on a Thursday, like,
Yeah.
because it feels like everything's being like psychoanalyzed and I was just that took me by surprise a little bit,
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like these guys have, and people don't realize it. They actually have a really difficult job. Like it's kind of like each game. They're in a sense their job is kind of on the line because as much as we have to go out there and win, they have an obligation. To get us ready for that. They have to go back and do the scouting. Watch all the little details, who likes going left, who likes going right, who's a hot guy, who do we sag off on, and like the defenses that we play, and they have a very big role in what we do, and a team like the players can only be as good as their coach. You can have a very cohesive unit as a group, as a playing group, but if your coach isn't up to standard, then it's really tough.
Yeah, I definitely well, it's a performance-based industry, and that, it's one of those things where it'd be tough as a coach because it's like there's only so much in your control, You can only coach, like some players aren't as coachable as others, and you got to sort of adapt your style and whatnot. I mean, as a player, you have to do the same, but yeah, definitely.
But I think that's the beauty of it, right? Like your coaches are supposed to get to know the players, and that's what the whole preseason's about. Like you might not have the best preseason, but as a coach, you can learn your players. Like you can learn their play styles. You can learn how to, like certain guys work together, how certain guys don't work together, and from there, once the season comes, you start to write up your plan. Like I think right now we have a very good group of coaches, like very greatly experienced. Like for example, like Marco, our coach, our assistant coach, our lead assistant, he coached in the Serbian national team, so he coached Jokic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, and Marco's like attention to detail is like very, very elite.
Have you talked to him about what Jokic is like?
Yeah, and like Marco's like he's talked to me like sometimes like I don't need to do too much, like he's talked to me about Jokic's warm up drill, which goes for like 15 minutes,
Does he go watch the trots with Jokic?
So I'm not sure if he watches the horses.
That's the crazy shit.
I'll talk to him about that for sure. But like for example, like even our head coach Mike, I really like Mike. I think he brings out the best.
Yeah, because Mike, what he was assistant with, I saw Spurs.
Yep.
From like 05 to 07.
Yeah, he was in those prime years.
Like, yeah, great years to be an assistant at the Spurs.
Yeah, man, he has 29 years of NBA experience, and that's hard to come by these days, especially in the NBL. And so I think for us to be able to learn from him and what he's seen over his almost 30 years of experience it's kind of a blessing. You don't, like for me as well, like I kind of take it. Even though I might not necessarily be playing a lot, I kind of take it all with a grain of salt just because, we have 3 guys on a team who've played in the NBA, KD, Montrez, and Jarrell. And then we have a coach
not Kevin Durant, though.
No, not Kevin Durant. Yeah. Kendrick Davis, just for those who...
I don't know. KD be moving around. Like.
You never know.
He'd be jumping shit real quick. You don't know.
But yeah, just like, being around those guys and even our coach, like, just learning from them and seeing how they go about their daily routine, it's been, refreshing.
For sure.
Because, for me, the ultimate goal is to get to the NBA. I want to be able to play there. I want to, obviously get through these steps.
Yeah.
And I feel like being around these guys consistently and being around, Mike and Marco, Igor, and just all the assistant coaches, Lakey, like just being around those guys, they've really like, tried to bring out the best in me.
Yeah, overall, like obviously having like NBA players and a coach that's been around the league, like that's been massive for you.
Yeah.
And
it's been, man, it's been, I feel like it's been huge for my development and just overall understanding of the game. Like these guys, like sometimes like it feels like they're not speaking English with the terminology that they use.
Oh, really? And like what sort of...
Like it only just like took me a while to understand, like seeing the way like Trez reads the game is like, it gives you an understanding of what it like takes to be an NBA player. Like he understands, and even like during the game, right, where like we start down 0-10, and there's no panic in Trez's face at all. And like sometimes you'll look around and guys will be like, "Fuck! Like what do we do? What do we do?" And I remember like just listening to Coach call the timeout. He's like, "We need to get Trez the ball," and they draw up a play to get Trez the ball in the post. He jab step, goes middle, gets a bucket. And I'm just sitting there like, damn. It's like, it kind of looks effortless.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, like, and you know, Trez is a very like he has a lot of characteristics about him, but he's very like, I want to get the crowd involved. I want to get more energy into the group.
Yeah.
And so after the bucket, like, you know, he starts shaking his head and smiling, and I'm like, damn, like, it's like we're down. Like we started off the game 0-10. This is a game just from the weekend that just passed.
Yeah.
And like there was no panic in his face. You know, I look over at Mike, and there's no panic in his face either. And I'm like, originally I was like, man, like is he gonna call a timeout? Like it's 0-6, it's 0-8, 0-10, and no timeout called. And he's like, you know what, like let's.
Are the coach and Trez, are they like communicating without even timing out?
Yeah, like they're just talking. Like
they're
sometimes
just
like
together.
like sometimes like. For example, someone will go to the free throw line. He'll like just kind of call Trez down. He'll be like, "Yo, like come down here. Let me talk to you." And he'll be like, "Fuck!" Like just like looking at it from like a different perspective. It's like, man, like these are two guys that have been in the NBA for forever. You know, like they've been in the NBA for so long. Trez is just coming off a 6th Man of the Year like a couple of years ago. You know, like he was, you know, that guy. Like a couple of years. Yeah, exactly. And now he's coming to the NBL, and you know he's just dominating. You know, just a couple of weeks ago he had 36 and 16. Like that's stuff like that is like you really kind of take a step back and you're like, damn, like this is what it takes to be in the NBA.
And they're just like, is it almost like you're in like it's like a maths class, and you've got like the teacher, and then you've got like the genius student who's like 4 years above.
Yeah, Trez,
and you're just like, they're just like, what's 1 + 1?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And they're doing like Pythagoras theorem and stuff.
But like, yeah, in a sense, like Trez is that genius student. But like when you're around him, you start to pick up those, you know, that's those mannerisms and tendencies, right? Like you start to learn, and like even like from Jarrell and like Kendrick and, you know, DJ, who's like, in my opinion, is right there. Like, you know, there's just one more step. Like he was at the Washington Wizards training camp. He was about to be a part of the roster. And you know,
it's really cutthroat.
Exactly. Like, and unfortunately he got cut. But like for me, I think DJ is just like, he's just right there. I think for me, what is going to get him there is the Olympics. Like I think like when he gets, I believe he's going to get selected for the next Olympic roster, just
for Australia,
for Team Australia. Yeah. Just because you know, like we need shooting, and that has been proven, you know, in the past Olympics that we haven't had that. Yeah. And I think DJ really does provide that, and you know, he's obviously added different parts to his game, but I think just learning off of him and DJ, the one thing about him is he's been a big advocate of me since I got here. Like he's helped me like maneuver around. I've always gone to him when I needed something, to talk to him about something. And, you know, he's always been there. So I really do appreciate DJ as well. So shout out to DJ on that.
Shout out DJ.
Yeah, like he's just learning off guys like that, and, you know, the things that, and the knowledge that they can, you know, put in me, pause. But just, yeah, it's been great, you know, just being around it.
And just on because last time when I saw you, it would have been 4 or 5 months ago, and the just on the Olympic team, because they were in Melbourne just gearing up, getting ready for the Olympics. And I remember you mentioned you got the chance to like see them train and stuff like that. Like, how was that? Like, what was that like? Just to be around that sort of the Boomers culture and see.
It was crazy. Like we were at Hoop City, and like, you know, I've seen them just how they are and what they do. Like I seen like just Dyson just in the weight room, and just like Giddy in the weight room as well. And like they come down on the court and they start going at it. And like I even got the chance to go up against them as well. Like at one of the Melbourne United off-season runs as well. Like it was just like, for me it was a different experience. Like going up against these guys, I'm like, can I hold my own? There was actually one of those sessions where I just was lights out.
Were you?
Yeah, and I was like, I just was hitting down to every shot, and it was
Yeah.
like the other team was Jack White, Chris Goulding, and like the Melbourne United squad, and you know, and me, it was like just me and a bunch of like, you know, NBL1 guys as well.
Yeah.
But I just remember just like shooting lights out that session, and it was
Yeah.
crazy because like some of the shots I was shooting, like they were considered bad shots. Like, and
Yeah,
I will admit that, right? Like
But you were in the flow state.
yeah, I was in that flow state, man. I was just hitting.
That's
right?
the best.
It just felt so good. Like
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like I really do believe I can go up
Yeah.
against these guys.
Yeah.
And
Just to know that you belong as well.
yeah, exactly, man. It does give you a sense of belonging, right? Like for me, I'm like, man, like if I'm able to do this against, you know, these guys who have touched the NBA, like, then what is my ceiling? Kind of, you know, it puts you in a good headspace. And those guys, you know, like a lot of them are really, really good guys. You know, like they won't ever like. They'll come to you and they're like, you know, like you played well.
Yeah.
Like
They want the best. They want you to come up as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it was good being around that, man. Like just being invited to that and being able to, you know.
Was that through Giddy or?
No, that was through Melbourne United. That was through the assistant coach at Melbourne United. I just gotta remember his name.
But in terms of seeing the Olympic team train, because when you had in Ivanhoe watching them, was I?
Yeah, that was what was his name? I'm having a mind blank.
Yeah. But you've had a relationship with Giddy and Dyson.
Yeah.
Off the court.
Yeah. So
talk to us about that. When did that sort of?
So it was actually
without going into too much.
Yeah, it was actually crazy, and it was like, you know, I'd met Giddy at a night out.
Where were you?
We were at the Emerson.
The Emerson.
Yeah.
Classic.
And
the water.
Yeah, like after that, like we had just, you know, like more
Did
and more.
Link up in the booth, or was it like?
Yeah, like we had linked up in the booth as well.
Yeah.
Like even like
was it your booth or was it Giddy's booth?
Oh, it was Giddy's booth.
Yeah. It wasn't your booth.
Yeah, but like I had there was this one night where, like, you know, the entirety of like pretty much not all of them, because, you know, some of them have families, but a lot of like the Team Australia guys went out. It was cool. Like they were just catching up, you know, like seeing how they are and like how they are off the court as well. And like a lot of them are all really nice guys, you know, like just being out there with them and just, you know, getting to interact with them. It kind of shows like, you know,
I like Landale.
Yeah.
I like his.
Yeah, like
he's a character.
Yeah, the way they all go about themselves is really really professional, man. Like they're all like upstanding individuals, and like I think, you know, just being around guys like that really do support each other. It just helps you, you know, like gain an understanding of, you know, like how, like, yes, you have to be a great basketball player, but also to maneuver around, you have to be a great person. Yeah. And a lot of these guys are really good people as well. So it's been good to, you know, interact with them and know them and just be out with them as well.
Yeah. It's like your character and how you hold yourself is just as important as the talent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just have to be like an upstanding person as well. Like, and that's one thing. Like, for example, like Scott Ross, I remember being told that he recruits a lot of family people because like he knows, like, I need to know your character before I recruit you as a basketball player. Man. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, just they're all a bunch of good dudes, man. All a bunch of good dudes.
And would you link up with them every off season?
Well, I mean, I hope so. Like, you know, I want to start getting on court with them more as well, and just being able to work out with them more. Yeah. I want to kind of just, you know, like move up the ranks and just try to, you know, gain, you know, just like, you know, like just, oh, you know, he can hoop too, you know, just be considered in those runs and be like, you know, like, because for guys like myself, you know, you hopefully one day want to get like an invite to those, you know,
those runs,
like those runs and stuff like that. And I feel like, you know, just being able to go up against some of them, you know, in the, you know, that Melbourne United off-season run would be fucking hectic, you know.
Yeah, and I suppose give you that boost of confidence to be like, I can match it with these guys, you know, or this is, you know what, I'm a bit weak in this area. This is what I need to like dial in on and work on, you know, my game.
And like the thing about these runs and all that stuff, a lot of them are really closed doors. So you have to almost get invited to these runs and be like, you know, like, oh, like they have to kind of trust that you're a good basketball player as well.
And you're not going to fuck around.
Exactly.
Like, you're going to honor the time.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you think about it, like this is these guys' off season as well. Like they're trying to prepare to get back to the NBA where they're going to face the toughest competition.
They're
in
not
the world.
calling up Adam Sandler.
Exactly. You want to be looked at as okay. Like when they come back next off season, like you want to be like, hey, like someone you want to get a message and be like, hey, like they want you to come to the run.
Yeah, for sure.
They want you to be a part of it and all that stuff. And like that's that trust you kind of have to build.
Yeah.
Because
the talent level, it's so high that like they can't be inviting schmucks to the runs, because if they're running it with schmucks, then it's like by the time you get back to the league, it's like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's cool.
It's been an experience so far, man.
Yeah, well, because last time, because you were playing, you're playing in the NBL 1.
Yes, I was.
So talk to us about that. So what's the difference for people who don't know out there? What is the difference between the leagues and how's that sort of gone?
So for the people who don't know, NBL 1 is the league below NBL. So NBL is the highest league in Australia, and then NBL 1 comes second, and then it goes Big V, and then junior basketball and so on and so on. But for me, my ultimate goal is to like just go and crack and be on that 11-man roster on an NBL squad, right? You want to, and then from there you also want to crack into the rotation, because just because you're on the 11-man roster doesn't mean you're necessarily going to suit up.
You want
right?
minutes, yeah.
Exactly. Like you have, like in every NBL team, right? You have your 11 main guys, and it's a team of like 15, 16 guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be the one, like, you want to get that main roster spot. You feel me? You want to be the guy that's like, okay, like I've made the roster. Now from the roster, I want to get into the main rotation. Yeah,
and you don't want to be, you don't want those junk minutes.
Exactly, yeah. Like when you think about it, right, like you have in the preseason, everyone's going to play. Everyone's going to touch the court. Your main guys might not play as many minutes because they want to see who else can play from the team.
Mm-hmm.
Now getting to the start of the season, you might have an 8-9 man rotation. Middle of the season, it might drop down to 8. And then from there, it could just be, they'll play 6-7 guys. Like for example, like if you go back and watch, like there was an NBA game that happened yesterday where only 6 guys suited up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had your 11 obviously suit up, but only 6 guys played. And then you go down the list, it's DNP. And DNP, for those who don't know, means did not play. And it's just like coach's decision, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. For me, like the NBL 1 is an opportunity to go prove to these NBL teams and NBL coaches that you can play. Yeah. Right. You go do it. Like they tell you in the off season, hey, this is what we want you to work on. And this is what we want to see for you to progress with us. And so you say, okay, now it's about picking the right NBL team, because you don't want to just go to a team and be the guy and just not win. And
not get played.
Exactly.
Or get played one night and then not get played the next night.
Exactly.
That's what happened to you, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So...
and they were cooking the stats up.
Man, it was crazy. Yeah. Like
1 minute you're KD, next minute you're the last man on the bench.
It's crazy. Yeah. Like for me, I ended up going to Ringwood last NBL 1 season, right?
Yeah.
And I was at Southeast Phoenix the year before that. The following, that same year, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And before
like a mid-season transfer?
No. So just before I'd gone to Ringwood, I was at Southeast Phoenix.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like it goes NBL season, and then NBL 1 season starts when the NBL season finishes, and then it just kind of like so on and so on. And so after the NBL season at Phoenix, I decided to go to sign with Ringwood and stay in NBL 1 South, which is what the conference is called. So there's 5 conferences, right? There's NBL 1 South, which is Victoria, NBL 1 East, which is Sydney, NBL 1 North, which is Queensland, and then West, which is Perth, right?
Is it too many conferences? I feel like...
Yeah, there's a lot of conferences, but like it's all over Australia,
it's all
right?
Australia, yeah.
And at the end of the year, they do the NBL 1 conference finals. So like all the top,
Where
all
do
the
they play
wins.
that? Is that everywhere?
It really depends. It changes. Yeah, it changes.
Have you played in that yet? Or?
Nah, not yet. Yeah, not yet. My team hasn't made it to the
they were
finals.
tough.
Yeah, but yeah. So I had signed to Ringwood, and I had decided, like, I think this is going to progress my career. And speaking to Phoenix, they said, for you to come back, this is what we want to see. We want to see you do these certain things, right?
Yeah, tick the boxes.
Yeah, exactly. Just tick those boxes and just become a professional athlete.
And is Phoenix where John Wall was?
Yeah, so John Wall is he's a part owner of Southeast Phoenix, and he'd actually come down to Melbourne and watched one of the practices, and then ended up jumping into practice at the end, and I got to watch him.
Did he cook?
Man, he didn't jump into the practice. He just jumped in and got his own workout in. He was working out with Gary Brown, which was the point guard for Southeast Phoenix at the time, the import point guard. And man, John Wall's attention to detail was crazy. He was just very.
Was this chubby John Wall, out of shape John Wall?
Nah, he was very much in shape, bro. John Wall, I don't think John Wall ever got chubby.
Really?
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
My photo.
Nah, John Wall he was in shape, bro.
He was in shape, yeah.
Yeah, he was and he was
those
barely missing.
Those wizard days, him and Bill.
Him and Bradley Bill were cooking.
That was just a highlight reel
every night, bro. He was too fast to even stay in front of, bro.
They say that the only team that could have taken down Brian, that Brian was scared of, in 17, 18 or something.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Braun's too tough. He's way too tough.
So where did what is it like obviously fighting it out, not making the roster yet? What is it like, or the 11-man squad, or what's it like? How do you stay motivated, and what's it like constantly being in that battle, really fighting for your job and your dream? How do you? Yeah. What's that like, and how do you stay motivated?
Man, I would be lying if I said it wasn't tough. Sometimes it gets, some days are harder than others, and some days it's a little easier, right? And the motivation behind it is just it's how bad do you really want it, I see what other guys can do with it and how far they get with it, and I'm I feel like I can be on the same level as that.
Yeah.
For me, I only started playing basketball when I was 17.
Really?
So, yeah, swear to God.
You're 17? Swear
to God. That's the earliest year I started playing basketball. I was playing soccer and tennis before that.
Really?
Swear to God.
Did you have a massive growth spurt, or
Well, I was always.
How does that even happen?
I was always a tall kid, but my oldest brother, he was playing soccer professionally. And he just was teaching myself and my twin brother oh, you guys should play soccer, you'll love it, and we did love it, and I still do love it till this day, but it was just I wanted more, and so I dropped soccer and went to tennis. I played in a couple tournaments.
Sorry, I'm just picturing you on a soccer field.
And I was a right wing as well. I wasn't a goalkeeper or anything. I was just man,
I could see you getting a few heads.
Yeah. But yeah, it was crazy, man. And then 2017, the head coach, I call him my uncle. We're not actually related, but his the head
feel those.
Uncles. He was the head coach for the Sunshine Longhorns in Melbourne. It was it was a domestic team, right? And he was he kind of came over because he knew my people, my family and all that stuff. And he came over and he's like, man, you guys got to get the twins playing basketball. What are they doing?
What are you doing?
And
is this to mom and dad?
Yeah, this to mom and dad, to my brothers, my older brothers, and all that stuff.
What are you doing?
Yeah, and he's like, what are you guys doing, bro? He's like one of you guys surely can take them, because it was in Sunshine, and we lived in the east side in Bowen. Which was completely opposite side. Yeah. And at the time, we were too young to travel and everything, right? On our own and stuff like that. And he was he would come to us. He's like, man, do you guys want to play basketball? And I was like, I don't know. I'm playing tennis right now. I'm happy with tennis. He's like, nah, trust me. This will change your life.
Yeah, tennis, isn't it?
And I was looking at my brother. And I'm like, my brother looking at me. He's like, I don't know. Like, what do you want to
Did
do?
you watch the NBA? Or?
No.
None of it.
None of it. Bro, didn't watch any basketball.
Had you shot a hoop?
I'd shot a hoop before, like, you know, during recess or something, like stuff like that. But like, it was never like, oh, you know, let me go work on my game. You know, I had like that. I used to have that, like, that kind of like back scratcher jump shot where the ball went all the way behind the head, like the slingshot.
Oh no, like that old man.
Exactly, yeah. And yeah, it was just like my brother and I, one day we were just like, you know what? Like, let's just go on our own.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, why not? You know, like, we'll go. So one day we didn't even tell Manny we were coming. Like, we were just like, oh, like, we just rocked up. And Manny was like, what the hell? He's like, what are you doing here? And we're like, man, like, you know what?
Sunshine.
Yeah. And he was like,
how'd you get out there?
Bro, we just took I'll tell you the exact route. So we took the 304 from Bowen to the city, the 220 to Sunshine, and then the 210 from Sunshine to Braybrook College, which is where we trained every Saturday. And so that trip alone took us like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's a trek.
Yeah, it was a trek, bro. It was a trek, and it was crazy. But Manny's like, we just rock up to practice, and he's like, oh, where are your parents? Who brought you here? And I'm like, we came by ourselves.
Yeah.
He's like, what? He's like,
pull up.
He's like, oh, like, none of your brothers brought you, none of that stuff, blah, blah, blah. So he was kind of like, man, like, if you guys are willing to do that, I see the commitment already.
Yeah.
And the thing with Manny, like, you don't even understand. Like, I love this dude. Like, there's no tomorrow, bro. Like,
this is your first coach?
Yeah, like my first ever coach. Yeah, like,
yeah.
He there were days because we played and practiced on the same day.
Really?
Yeah, for Sunshine Longhorns. It was crazy. Bro, it was insane. We would play in the morning around like 9 a.m. at Braybrook Stadium.
Yeah.
And then like 7 p.m. we'd practice. Swear to God. And the practices were grueling.
Did you get a nap in? Like
we would get a nap in. Like we'll go into like the practice facility and just nap and stuff like that. Yeah. But the whole Saturday was just in Sunshine. Swear to God. And Manny was just like, man, like his sessions, bro. I'll tell you, like you know what 17-1 is?
Nah.
So it's like sideline to sideline, 17 times in 1 minute. So we did 3 sets of those.
Brutal.
And then we did the full court 4 in like a minute and a half. So it was like, oh, not 4 in a minute and a half.
Is it similar to suicides?
Yeah.
The suicides got.
But suicide, oh man, that shit was crazy.
Suicides, it was dark thoughts.
Yeah, and like Manny was like, he was just like, oh man, like I want you guys to stay committed. Like, you know, I want you to really do this because I see greatness in both of you. And after he said that, man, I was like, man, like if you believe in me, then that's all I really need for myself to believe in myself.
All it takes is one person.
All it takes is one person. Shout out to Manny, man. Shout out to Manny. But yeah, he always had my back and everything, man. Like he even now, like, you know, he's like constantly talking to Luol Deng, who played in the NBA for years. Yeah. Like he had that one post on LeBron that went crazy. Yeah. But he's like the president of the South Sudan like Basketball Association, and you know how like the South Sudanese team almost upset the USA team in the Olympics. Yeah, it was crazy.
They had him on toes.
Had him on their toes.
I've never rooted harder for another team.
Yeah, man, I swear to God. But Manny, he's been like constantly in Luol Deng's ear, like, man, like try this kid out for the national team. Like just get him a workout, just something. I promise you, like, you know, this is one of like the hardest working kids you'll have. And like
what for you to work out?
Yeah, and for the South Sudan national team.
Right. So like, are your parents originally South Sudanese?
Yeah, my parents are originally South Sudanese.
Okay.
So everyone in my family, aside from my twin brother and I, were born in South Sudan. And my twin brother and I were born in Egypt, in Cairo.
No way.
Yeah, swear to you.
Egypt.
Yeah, in Egypt. Yeah.
You kidding?
Swear to God.
Have you got the Egyptian passport?
We got our birth certificate, but we haven't gotten the passport.
It's not as valuable as the Aussie one.
Nah, not yet.
That's it. You haven't seen the pyramids?
Nah, we were born in Egypt and then we left when we were 3.5 years old.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your family story, because I've never asked you about that.
Yeah, well, like it was, you know, my parents growing up in South Sudan, most people know it was a war-torn country. Yeah. Yeah, so...
when was that? Because I feel like, people don't know, like, when...
Yeah, like they've been in war for ages, but fun fact: South Sudan is actually the newest country in the world.
Really?
It just used to be known as Sudan, but because they had their Independence Day in 2011,
2011.
yeah,
Wow.
they became the youngest country. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, my mom, she always, and this is like, my mom is my biggest supporter.
Yeah.
And like, for me, like I fucking absolutely love my mom for everything she does, man. Like her sacrifices and everything, like she's been there through every step of the way. Like my brother and I, we've had, like my twin brother and I, like everything is always in double. Like the payments and everything is always in double, just because like we're twins, right? We go to school, you're not buying school books for one person, you're buying it for both. You buy school clothes for not for one person, for both.
Two, yeah.
Yeah, and like
when two hits.
Exactly, like we go play like tennis, the registration fees and just for one person, it's for both.
Yeah.
Same with soccer. Same, like the only difference was Manny was like, I'm not charging you guys. Like, he's legend. He was like, I want these two kids to really embrace this and like come here and like want to have that drive.
Yeah.
But
so what was the journey that your parents and are your siblings older than you?
Yeah, me and my twin are the youngest.
Like that they made? Like, how did they get from South Sudan or Sudan to Egypt to Australia?
Yeah.
What's that?
So during a period, where it just wasn't safe at all in South Sudan, my mom's like, she didn't even think about herself. She just, all she was saying is, I want better for my family, for my kids. That's it. I want them to know a life without, the pain and suffering that she's had, right? And so she
terrible.
Yeah, exactly. And she was like, we have to get out of South Sudan. So she migrated. So she she left with my brothers, my dad, and like she was a refugee. Like they're all refugees,
They're in
right?
a refugee camp?
No, I don't know. They weren't in a refugee camp. They just had to flee. Yeah, exactly. And they ended up getting some sort of accommodation in Cairo and some sort of refuge.
How did they get their boat, land?
Like I think they made the trek through land.
Really?
Yeah, like they had to leave. Like they didn't have a car. Like they didn't have anything. Like they just
That's
left.
Gotta be a trek.
Yeah,
I don't know what the geography
definitely,
on that is, but
it's definitely a trek. I just know, like, because like that's the thing. Like my mom, she's been a fighter her whole life, right? Like she's had to, she lost both her parents at a young age. So she was the oldest of her siblings.
To war?
No, not. I think they just passed through. Well, my grandmother only just passed recently. She lost her dad. Yeah, no, that's all right. I appreciate it. But she lost her dad, my grandfather, which I had never met. Yeah. She lost when she was really young, and she had to work and do all, like she was
always been a fighter.
Yeah, like she was always telling us about stories about how she would have to go miles and miles just to go get some water and then bring it back and all that stuff, and food, and like she would have to farm the cattle and everything. She's a warrior, man. She was two hearts, like
exactly, the man in the house and the woman.
Exactly, yeah. And 100%, like, and she when we had left South Sudan, we had gone into Egypt, and we were born, I think, 2 years after they got to Egypt.
Okay, yeah.
Or maybe 3 years. I'll have to double check on that.
Yeah.
But
we'll fact check it later.
Yeah, once that had happened, and even things in Egypt started getting really bad because they were just like, oh, we just wanted to be strictly like Egyptians, like you, like Sydney's have to get out of here and all that stuff. And she was like, man, like even Egypt's getting unsafe. She's like, I need something more, like something safe and stable for my kids, for where they can grow up. And so what had happened, she had applied for refuge in Australia and in the United States, where my dad originally wanted to go. Australia ended up accepting the refuge way faster than America, and she was just like, okay, like this is where we're going. Like this is, and she always tells me, she's like, I had like, she's like, before she even applied, she's like, I had like, I'd sleep and have dreams of you guys.
Kangaroos.
Exactly. She's like, I'd have dreams of you guys, just playing out in the grass and just being safe and never having to look over your shoulder every time.
Yeah.
Every time you go out and wonder if like something's gonna happen.
and know you've got a future. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like,
do you reckon that, you know, what your mum's been through and your parents and your family and that, you know, that fight and the journey they've been on, is that something that you would say, you know, motivates you whilst you are in this grind stage of like carving out your path and career? Because nothing's guaranteed right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I always like for me, I always get really emotional talking about it just because like my mom's like my rock and like she's always been there through like thick and thin. But like, man, like this journey for me, I have to credit like majority of it to her. Like she's been supportive of every decision I've ever made, whether it's wrong or right. She's just like, you know, like
ride or die.
Ride or die, yeah. But
what's mum's name?
Ayil too. Yeah. So
shout out to you.
Yeah, exactly. Like my mom, like she's hasn't had the easy road at all ever.
Yeah, and she doesn't complain.
She doesn't complain, but like she has like 6 kids, and she took care of all of us as much as she could, man. Like it was.
And where are you and your brother?
We're the youngest.
You're the youngest. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, my twin and I are the youngest, so youngest.
She must have thought, I'm done, and then
she's like, exactly, yeah. Start having one more kid, like, and it's like, oh nope, you're actually having 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, yeah, and then like once Australia accepted, it was a no-brainer for her, man.
Yeah,
she just
for sure.
got up out of there. She came down, you know, had to learn English, you know, to get a job, you know, to be understood and everything.
She'd be going to night school or something.
Yeah, she was doing everything she could, man. Like everything, man.
Not easy to pick up a language.
No, at all. Like, bro, like she's worked everywhere from, you know, like being a janitor to being a support worker. It's like she was going to school at one point while like, you know, and like the thing is like for my mom, she's always had to be kind of both like a dad and a mom in a sense. Okay. Like my dad hasn't really, you know, been in the picture a lot. He just ended up leaving like in around like 2013, 14. Really? So yeah, he just up and left. So
he just dipped.
Yeah, just dipped. Never understood why. Just like, oh man, like it's not my problem.
Kids.
Yeah, just left. Like it was, and it was just hard I think just for all of us, because it was just like my mom was constantly working for us and like doing everything she could, bro. But man, like she would work, come back, make sure the house is clean, like there's food on the table, the bills were paid, everything, man. She would do everything under the sun. And I'm like, damn, like only like recently I'm like, man, like she was burning herself out. And
were you in Baldwin at this time?
Yeah. I was in Baldwin at this time. Yeah. And I was
so 20, you would have been, what, 12, 11?
2013. I'm 2000 born, so
okay, so
I was like 13.
Yeah.
But
wow, that's not easy though.
Nah, at all, man.
Because you're like old enough to know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. And like, it's just like, in a sense, it's really upsetting because like when you grow to understand it, it's kind of like, man, like, the pain you must have gone through. Like, how did you survive that? Yeah. And like for her, and it was just never easy. Like, I just don't believe like my mom ever had an easy life.
Yeah.
Like even like in 2012, like I lost like one of my brothers in 2012.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, it's all right. And like for her, like losing a son, and then she lost her brother as well that same year. Yeah. And it was
then year after dad leaves.
And then dad just leaves, and it's like, man, like. How like you just couldn't
give up?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like every time she like we ask her that question, she just looks at us and she's like, because of you guys. And we're like, damn, like that right there on its own is like enough motivation to just, you know, never want exactly like just to never want your mom to work another day in her life. Just be like, I'm gonna do this and get you right, and just trust me, like just leave it all to me, and like I got you.
And when you have a bad scrimmage or
exactly like
training, it's like you quickly just think your mom and all that, and it's just
exactly like I might get home and be like, fuck, like that was a terrible day. Like, you know, I didn't make a single shot. Like I didn't set a single screen. I didn't grab a single rebound. You get back, you'd be like, fuck, but like look at what my mom went through. Like this is nothing. And then I just back in the zone.
Yeah.
Like
Locked in.
just like that, man. Just like to me, it's that simple. I'm like, man, like my mom went through war, like losing a son, losing a brother, losing a dad, like losing her husband. Like, man, what's a bad day to me?
Yeah. No, it certainly gives you a strong life perspective.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And fire, you know.
Yeah.
It's I can only imagine like having that sort of tough upbringing.
Yeah.
And so you haven't seen. Oh yeah, try the raw sea.
Yeah.
You've been drinking the other stuff, but I'm telling you, this is where it's at. This is the money. It's the only Australian cocoa water. I'm telling you,
Bro, that shit is elite.
I know it doesn't have the sugars or anything.
Nah, cause I usually drink like the Coca Bella, but I think I'm making a move,
I'm
bro.
telling you, make the move.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
It's trade season's still open. Yeah. You got to transfer the raw sea.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, anyone doesn't know, I've been really smashing the cocoa water in this. We're not sponsored, but we're trying to pull the plug. It's getting, in this economy, paying $5 a pop.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's worth it, honestly.
It's worth it, yeah.
When you think a coffee's $8 these days.
Bro, everything's getting expensive, bro. Too expensive.
That's worth it in my eyes. But yeah, so you don't know where Dad is. Like,
I know where he is. Like,
where he is.
you
Is he
know,
in the country. Like,
he's in the country. He's in I think it's Queensland at the moment, or Darwin. I'm not.
But you haven't seen him since.
Nah, it's just, yeah. In a
Has he
sense,
tried to reach out? Or,
he has, yeah.
But it's just
I don't know. Like at this point, like
too little, too late.
Yeah.
You weren't with us, you know.
Yeah, like during the hardest times of our life, right? Like it's like, where were you? Like I just feel like for years, you know, like mom had to suffer in silence, and it's like,
and shield you guys from
exactly, exactly. And like in a sense, like it's like how, like, you know, being young, I was like, I didn't understand too much, but like now I'm like, how could you allow that, right? Like that's not just her son, that's your son too, right? Like we're your kids as well. Like why you feel me? Like
it is unfortunate.
Yeah.
And I feel like, unfortunately, like I feel like it is quite a common story.
Yeah.
But it's like 6 kids, and like, but the fact like they'd already gone through so much to like escape the war and everything. It's like, and get to this
point.
Much like there was so much positive, and like you're in a country that's like safe. And
it's like, I don't know. Like life has a funny way of doing things, and something like one of my teammates, Let, said to me, he's like, "You're right where you need to be." Like this, right? Like, you know, everything's happened in your life that's brought you to this point, right? So you're right.
The thing is, you know, it's his loss at the end of the day. You know, he has to live with that every day. Of leaving his family behind. Yeah. You know, and missing out on, you know, your successes and your other family's successes.
Exactly.
So it's unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
But what was it like growing up in Bourne? Because you went to Bourne High.
Yeah, I went to Bourne High School.
What was that like? What was it like growing up in Bourne? Because I used to live in Bourne.
Oh, really?
Right opposite. Yeah. BSC.
Okay, fair enough.
That's where, because I remember seeing you. Remember?
Man, that's great.
I reckon I played with everyone there who was like a regular, but you, because you're always like locked in the zone.
Oh man,
under the hoop doing those ones, and you know when a ball is doing those extras under the hoop, he's about to cook, and like I didn't want that smoke. Man,
for me, growing up in Bowen, like growing up in Australia, period, was such a blessing, man.
Yeah,
like it's just growing up, you know. And I went to Bowen Primary School initially. That was my first primary school that I've ever gone to. And it was walking distance, right? 5 minutes away from the house. So me, my older brother, and my twin would always walk there together. And then grade 4, I moved to Bowen North Primary School, which was another, even closer. You know, it was like, I would say like 2-minute walk from the...
Why'd you move to that one?
it was just closer. Like,
Okay.
and like, you know,
A minute closer.
yeah. And I just, you know, I told my mom I wanted to change. And as a kid,
You want to mix it up.
yeah, I was like, oh man, like I'm tired, like, you know, always wearing green and all that stuff. Like that's
It's a
what,
colour thing. So
yeah.
it wasn't like you didn't have any mates.
No, I had mates at Bowen,
Yeah.
Bowen Primary, but I just wanted
You
to.
just weren't feeling
yeah,
the green.
Yeah, I just want to.
Yeah.
I just want to feel
Yeah.
it.
You
So
wanted a Stasia kid.
ended up moving to Bowen North with my twin brother,
That's so funny.
and my older brother, who had graduated primary school, went to Bowen High School.
Okay.
So it made sense that we were moving from Bowen Primary because that means we'll just be walking in opposite directions instead of just all going to the same direction. Because Bowen North is attached to Bowen North Primary School is attached to Bowen High School.
Oh,
There's just a
okay.
fence
So it's
blocking it off.
basically- Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we ended up just doing that, and then ended up going to Bowen High School, which was bro, like one of the best experiences of my life. I can't lie to you, bro. Like, and like the thing is, like, you know, everyone's always saying, like, oh, like I can't wait to grow up and all that stuff. Man, I love Bowen High School, man. Like,
Yeah.
I had a lot of
Some days I could go back to high school.
yeah, exactly, bro.
Life was
Like,
easy.
yeah, bro, life was easy, man.
No
Like,
stress.
and like,
Homework was your biggest stress.
exactly, bro. And like, obviously, you know, we had everyone had wild times in high school, man. Like everyone had their fun and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, for me, I just loved like the group I was always around, you know, like, and even now I still keep in touch with some of these guys
how
now.
wild are we talking?
I can't say, man.
Yeah. We don't want to end up in HR.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it wasn't anything crazy, man. Like, you know, we had like our high school parties and all that stuff. Like, it was all
You
right.
get a bit of a mixed bag of Bowen as well.
Yeah. Like it was pretty good, man. But like, even like some of the guys that I went to high school with, man, like I'm still still tight with them, still in touch with them and all that stuff. Like still have our group chats that we message in.
Yeah.
Shout out Neo and Jacob, my guys.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You don't want to leak the chats though.
nah. It's just a lot of memes being sent in, bro. Well, like, you know, sometimes it's a little dark humor, like
You don't want to be
it's not for the most, not for everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy. And then like even after that, like my last year of high school in Australia was at Box Hill Senior, where Ben Simmons went. Yeah, so I had moved there
Did you move because of ball?
Yeah, exactly, because it's
So
basketball.
you really went, picked up ball at 17, and then later you transfer into boxing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And
That's a quick transition.
yeah, fun fact, that's actually my first time ever meeting Ben Simmons.
Wait, so what? Well, you met?
Yeah, so he had come down. I think this was 2 years after he had been drafted in the NBA.
Yeah.
So this was 2018. He came down, and you know he was
So
just
like prime Simmons.
prime Simmons, bro. So everyone, bro, I was starstruck, bro. I was like, damn, it's really, you know, as a kid, you're like, fuck, like he's in the NBA, bro. So I'd met
He was praised as like the next Bron.
bro, literally.
He was just a jump shot away.
Yeah. But yeah, he came down, and you know he was sponsored by Dre Beats, so he came down.
Everyone got beats.
Yeah, bro, the
Still got
whole
the
basketball team. Nah, mine was crushed by a car. But I got him to sign my Sunshine Longhorns jersey, which I still have at the crib, in Melbourne.
Cool.
And he gave us shoes, he gave us beats, and like just like a couple
Nikes?
words. They were, I forgot what they were called, but it was the shoes.
Kobe Grinches.
Nah. But it was just the shoes he was wearing at the time, like all the time. Yeah. But I remember like he just gave like a couple words of encouragement, and he actually knew Sunshine Longhorns. I swear to God, it was just crazy. He was like, "Oh, like where are you playing at?" Because at the time we were the same height, bro. I think I still have the photo. Hold on.
No.
I swear to you, I'll show you.
We'll pop up the photo.
Yeah. Look, and I'm holding the bag with the Beats by Dre and everything. I swear to God, man, it was crazy. Bro, it was.
Is he wearing Speedy shades?
I have no clue, bro. But he had like,
I don't know what
he was
wearing.
dripped out in ice though.
Yeah, he's blinged out.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
bro, it was insane.
Yeah, that's prime Simmons.
That was prime Simmons, bro. Like,
That's like Kendall Jenner. Kendall Jenner Simmons. Yeah.
but yeah, it was insane, man. Like we're the same height and everything, and I'm like, damn. And like he was just like, man, like what do you play? I'm like, oh, like I'm playing in Sunshine Longhorns. He's like, oh, you play for Sunshine Longhorns? I was
Did
like,
you know your uncle?
I don't think he knew many. He just knew about Sunshine Longhorns. I think he had played them back in the day. There was a video somewhere where he had played I'll try to find it, but it was a video somewhere where he had played, and I was like, man, that is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then that same year, I left to high school in the United States. Yeah, I got a scholarship up there, finished high school over there.
So this is before LSU.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the whole like, and I'll talk to you about that as well, right? So like, I got to Redemption Christian Academy at which was in New York, man. Which was,
New York.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So we had one campus first in Northfield, Massachusetts.
Redemption Christian.
Yeah, Redemption Christian Academy. This is where Lamar Odom went. Yeah.
That's crazy. It
Yeah.
sounds like somewhere you go if you're like off the religious path.
Yeah,
Put you back
but
in Redemption Christian.
It was crazy. We had one of the toughest schedules, man. Like one of the
Really?
toughest schedules. Yeah.
Like
and
we traveling heaps and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was
Not on
crazy.
PJs,
Like we were, huh?
Not on PJs.
Nah, hell no.
Just
We were
enough.
we were playing on but we were playing like Brewster Academy at the time, had like Jalen LeQ and all these guys. Like, but it was like prime. We ended up playing like the TSF like tournament where LaMelo Ball was at.
Really?
First time ever like seeing him and like being able to play against him, bro. It was crazy.
You played against Lamelo.
Yeah. At the obviously at the time, like being fresh to basketball, I wasn't putting the game a lot. But
Okay.
man, still just being there and like watching.
How did he go? Did he cook?
And he had like 30 and like 11 assists. But like LaMelo is the one player like I always say like never had to change his game at all. Never
Yeah.
had to change his game at all, bro. Like it was insane. It was just like the same every single time. And like,
Well, and I think with LaMelo as well, the big thing is he's always been up against old guys. He's always just been thrown against big bodies.
yeah, exactly. Like
You look at him, he's not a big body,
No,
but he's
not at all.
fearless on the court.
Yeah,
Because he's been conditioned
yeah,
and his jumper's wet.
yeah, as fuck,
He's
bro.
got some swag. He's a funny
Bro, he's
guy.
got some swag about his game,
So
bro. That
funny.
is
I love his
insane.
post-game interviews.
Yeah,
It's just
fuck, he don't
so-
care. He just says whatever.
They got the bleep ready. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, and then from there, right, like, I do a postgraduate year at Virginia Beach Sports Academy, which was, it was in Virginia and all that stuff. But
Are you studying at the same? No, you're not.
yeah, so
studying.
that I was still studying at the same time. So, but once I finished,
Like year 12 or like?
yeah, once I finished year
Okay.
12, because you got to think about it, the American school year starts in September. So
September to June.
yeah. And so once I do a postgraduate year, that's when I go to college. So
Okay.
the whole spill with my college thing was like I had originally talked to UC Riverside, and at the time David Patrick was the head coach, and we were messaging about my eligibility and all that stuff. And at some point, he ends up leaving from UC Riverside, so there's no opportunity there anymore. My agent at the time was like, "Oh, look, we can get you somewhere else. Like, we can get you somewhere like good." And he ends up my eligibility. I was like, I can't remember what it was. I was like, I had to transfer some type of credit from Australia,
Okay.
which they couldn't transfer over.
Okay.
So which made me ineligible. But so what had happened was he had us sign like a cross enrollment form where I played at Baton Rouge Community College but attended LSU. I'll show you. It was crazy, man. Like I'll show you. Like
Baton Rouge, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's in the south, so
yeah,
Louisiana.
Yep, Louisiana. Yep.
Yeah. In the deep south. Yeah. And for those who don't know, LSU, so that's where Shaq went.
Yeah.
And those of you into gymnastics, Livy Dunn.
That is crazy. But look, so this was like the LSU Baton Rouge like cross enrollment form that we had to sign to be able to attend both colleges. Yeah, it's just a bunch of like documents and all that. It's crazy, bro. Like,
Looks, it's a little sus.
yeah, I mean, it was crazy, bro. It was like,
Forge the papers.
but yeah, it was insane, man. Like, just like being up there and like just seeing what like college basketball is really about.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's
Oh, they love it.
yeah, they love it, bro. And like sometimes it's not always as glamorous as you'd hope.
Nah.
Like even like some of these like it's perfect if you're like a 4-star or 5-star recruit,
Yeah.
right? Like you're gonna play wherever you go.
Yeah.
Like you got offers from everywhere in the
If
country.
you're who's that guy from Duke?
Cooper Flag.
Yeah, Cooper
Yeah,
Flag.
exactly. Like for someone like that, like
Yeah.
it's perfect for you because like you straight wherever you go. Like,
Was that during COVID? You were there?
Yeah.
So you didn't really get to play. You just
No.
trained and
It's just a bunch of training, and then they ended up canceling the college basketball season anyway. And then Trump's like, oh, like, we're gonna send like a lot of the like international students home, and everyone's panicking and all that stuff. And that's when.
Did you ever get to meet Livy Dunn or?
Nah.
Everyone
Like
was
LSU was a
locked up.
massive campus. I'll show you like some of the fucking like. Look at this, like the massive Shaq statue and everything.
Oh yeah.
Bro, it was insane. We'll pop like these videos up and stuff. But I'll show you.
We'll pop it up. Yeah.
But man, it was just crazy, man. Like all like just being there and everything.
Yeah, great experience.
Yeah, it's a great experience, bro.
And just getting used to probably being away from home. You know,
Yeah.
conditions you for like moves like
Yeah.
right now. You know?
Exactly, yeah. Like, look at this Shaq statue, massive, right outside the practice facility. Bro, insane.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a little bit better than the D Wade statue.
Facts.
You see that?
Yeah, that doesn't even look like D Wade.
Like, your whole life, champion NBA career,
And then they put some shitty ass statue of you, bro.
dude, and like just so like the reveal, and then it's just like
And it's like, well, what the hell is this? Yeah, even D Wade said, I don't know who that guy in the statue.
they did D Wade dirty.
Yeah,
They
facts.
did him really dirty.
Facts.
I hope surely they can just decapitate, chop the head
And
off,
just put another one up.
and put another one.
I hope.
Just grind it
For
out.
D Wade's sake, I hope so. Yeah.
For Miami's sake. for the Heat sake.
Yeah, man, they better do like Cleveland better not fuck up a LeBron statue.
Mate, there'll be Miami, like he'll have
Yeah, he'll have
statues.
3 I mean, he won them a championship at all
Yeah.
3 spots.
There's no,
So like,
there's no way.
yeah,
Do they have one at St. Vincent St. Mary's?
for who?
Brian.
Why would St. Vince? Oh yeah, where he
high
went to
school.
high school.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I'm not sure if they have one,
Apparently he's still eligible to play college.
which is crazy. Like I
Go
seen
back
J.R.
to-
Smith playing college golf. I was like, how is that even possible? How is that even
I love
allowed?
that. Brian, I think he always said he'd play for Duke or something.
Yeah,
And it's just Brian goes back at 50 and just tears up.
bro, he probably could,
That's
bro.
how business. He'll be making films
Yeah,
and whatnot.
you reckon he'll jump into the movie industry?
Well, he's already in the movie industry.
Yeah, but like space.
But, like,
I'm talking about
full-
like legitimate.
Like DiCaprio jump in.
Yeah, like
Nah, I don't. I think he's just gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, like cameos
So-
and all that stuff.
Yeah, like you see Brady. Brady's doing this, that. Like Brady's doing everything. He's buying
Bro,
teams.
Brady was just in Australia like 2 months ago.
He'll be doing that.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be as heavily involved in the media. Like I don't think he'll.
Nah.
Like Brady signed a massive Fox
Yeah,
Sports
it's
contract. He's
fucking
not gonna-
crazy. It's like what 8 years or some shit. Like
Yeah, he's not. He won't bother with that.
that? Nah, he makes too much money for that stuff.
Yeah, it makes. Yeah,
And
too much.
he already
I just
signed
think
it.
the time as well. Like,
Yeah, like he signed like a lifetime deal with Nike as
Yeah.
well. Like he's
because
sorted.
Brady's like so obsessed. I feel like he needs that like
Yeah,
thing. Whereas Brian will have like a team in Vegas. And He'll be the GM.
yeah. Le GM, he already is le GM.
I know. Have you always been a Brian fan?
Oh no, man, I'm a massive Paul George fan, man. Like,
Really?
bro, I love Paul
You're one
George.
of those.
Bro, I love Paul George's game, man.
What
It's
do
so
you like
smooth,
his
bro.
game? Yeah.
Like he's just like I want to like try to emulate my game as much as I can. Like with Paul George, obviously I want to pull stuff from other players, right? Like I want to don't want to just be a one-dimensional player, and like I'm 6'10" and I'm able to play multiple positions. Like I feel like
6'10".
I think that's like the same thing like Paul George can do, right? Like in college he was playing the 4, then now in the NBA he can play anywhere through 1 through 4.
How do you
Even the
reckon?
5
How
at
do you
times.
reckon? Has he played for Philly yet? Has he?
Yeah, he has. I was actually watching one of the other games the other
Before,
day.
yeah.
Yeah, like he's just so smooth, bro. Like
Yeah.
he
Hopefully he
can,
gets a chip.
Yeah, he can. I hope so, man. He can never be sped up, bro. Like it just watching his game is like fuck. It's like artwork, bro.
I'd rather see like Westbrook get a chip before
You
Paul
reckon?
George.
I feel like
I
Westbrook.
just feel like Westbrook's had such a rough
yeah,
trot in the media and stuff, and like no
Yeah.
one in the locker room, everyone like raves about him, and he's just
Yeah.
got like
just a bad name. I think that's the media
I
narrative.
don't even think he has a bad name. But he's just copped because he's been at the very peak.
Yeah.
Because he pretty much had one of the best seasons ever, averaging a triple-double. And it's like, like all the greats say, they build you up to tear you down.
Yeah.
Whereas Paul George has always been
he's
always been there, but he hasn't been at the top of the mountain.
Yeah. I don't know how to describe Paul George, man. It's like I don't know, when he could have taken that leap in his career, right? To be, now I'm a winner,
But sometimes I feel like it's situational. I feel like Paul George is it's a similar to Tatum. He's a low key cat. He's a top person, but he needs that situation. He needs that Jaylen Brown and the right organization and stuff like that.
I feel like PG's that he's played with Kawhi, he's played with James Harden. But
Kawhi hasn't played with him. Kawhi's been rested.
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's one of those things. It's just can you really win now? At the stage you're at. I feel like I'm always a PG stan. I feel like he can win. I just feel like he needs to. If him and Embiid can stay healthy, man, I feel like, man.
I don't know what's going on in Embiid.
Yeah.
I saw he got fined.
Yeah, it was. I think everyone it's scandalous stuff. Everyone's why doesn't he ever want to? Because he came out and said he never wants to play back to backs for the rest of his career. It's well, you're getting paid $300 million.
He actually said that.
Yeah, swear to God. And it's
what's going on?
Everyone's well, man, this is your job, bro. What do you mean you don't want to play?
You know what pisses me off is it's cooking it for the guys that are coming up.
Yeah.
Because it's, when they go to read the bargaining agreement and they go to renegotiate between the Players Association and all that, they'll go, well, look at this, your top stars are paying all this money and then they're not doing it. So it's just it cooks it for the other guys.
Yeah.
And then even the old heads are it's disrespectful to them as well because they've paved the way and built up the league to be successful.
Yeah.
And they were on 2 million and now you're on 50 million because of them. You know what I mean? In hindsight. But yeah. So what would you say? What's next for you? So you're currently obviously with the 36ers, Adelaide 36ers. What's next for you? And also what do you do to, being away from home, family in Melbourne, what do you do to look after your mental health and your well-being?
What's next for me, man? I just want to and for the longest, right, everyone's been just keep working, your time will come, I want it to be now, I want my time to be this moment. I work so hard and, shout out actually to Dodo. He's one of my best, he's my best friend, man. My family. I consider him family for life. He helped me get my game so right, bro. He's
took it to that next level.
Exactly, yeah. He's a trainer, and the ball and movement is his.
Is he one you'd be always with at Baldwin? Is he?
Nah, I was always at Oakley or Eagle Stadium and stuff like that. Yeah. And bro, we for 2 years never skipped a beat. We were at it all day, every day, bro. 3 sessions a day type shit. And he was man, I'm gonna invest in you because this is exactly this is what I want you to do. And if you believe in yourself, then that's all it takes for me to believe in you. For
sure. And having people in your corner
exactly,
that is
and
valuable.
It's gotten to a point now where I'm all that hard work now, I need it to, I need that fruit to start, ripening, right? I need it to start showing. And of course I'm eager to play as much as possible. Everyone wants to play, man. Who doesn't? But it's just right now. It's just not. It's not right there. And I feel
it's you can taste it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And for me, I'm the next step. I eventually want to go play in the NBA Summer League, right? I want to get there and play
in front of scouts.
Exactly. Be in front of scouts and just have an opportunity to just show them what I can do and just the type of player I am and the type of person I am. I always say this, to Dodo, to my brothers, like if you give me an opportunity, I'll show you that I deserve it, right? Like I will be the hardest worker in the room, and like, you know, I originally, like for example, right, like you know, I originally thought I was coming down to Adelaide to be a 3-4, but for them, they're like, we want you to be a 5. I'm like, all right, like I'll do that. Like
Adapt,
I'll adapt. I'll play whatever you guys want me to play. Like I just want you to. I want you guys to see that like this is the opportunity that I'm gonna take with both hands. And like for me, next steps is now it's like I want to start building up that resume and eventually build it to the point where I get to the NBA. You know, like start having that. You know, building those relationships and those connections where people are like, hey, look, we can't pass up on this guy anymore. Like he's too good to let another team have. Yeah. 100%. And I think that's, for me, the next step is just to continue working and building up to what I believe I deserve and, you know, what I believe I can achieve. Yeah.
And how are there certain things you do to stay focused and look after your mental health while you are away? Yeah, like for me, you know, sometimes like, and it does get tough, right? You don't have like your family, your brother, your partner and stuff like that with you. And it's just like, it gets to a point where I'm like, man, like just FaceTiming and calling. Yeah, exactly. It's not the same. And you do get like, you know, like you feel isolated a little bit, right? And it's important as an athlete because, you know, everyone kind of sees you as like, oh, like you're a basketball player, you know, your life must be amazing. And like sometimes like, you know, you feel like you're on top of the world, but like you're still human at the end of the day. Like your mental health really matters. And it's important. And for me, like my start here hasn't been what I expected it to be. And it has been a mental challenge. It has, like every bit of it has been a mental challenge. But just knowing like, and I go back to it all the time, just knowing what my mom went through. I'm like, man, like she would laugh if this was her. Like she would be like, oh, like, you know, this is easy. I can get through this. And so for me, I just kind of like, it's kind of like taking a deep breath and being like time to log back in, right? Like this is, if my mom can go through everything she went through, then, you know, this will be a breeze for me. So when everything's coming down, you just always zoom out. I always zoom out. Back to mom. And I'll just have a call with her. And see how grateful she is. You know, she's always like she'll just sit with me sometimes. She'll be like, you know what, like let's just pray together. Like let's talk. And she'll laugh and she's like, oh, I miss you guys. You know, I haven't seen you guys in so long. It's always just so great hearing her voice. Because I feel like it's like instantly you hear her voice. She doesn't even need to say anything. Exactly. It's just a calming. Like I'll be in the thick of a storm, bro. And then when she starts, like when she calls me, it's like you're in the eye of the storm now. It's like everything's just relaxed. Like, you know, clears the light. Clears everything. And like she always just knows what to say. And like Mums what to do. Exactly. Know what to say. Bro, they know you best. They always know what's right. Even if you don't hear it. Exactly. And like for me, like, you know, she's always there no matter what situation I go through. And so I know like if I need to fall back on someone or, you know, just to get a reality check, I know she'll be honest with me 100%. Like whether I want to hear it or not, she'll be like, this isn't what you need to do. And it's like, well, it's what I want to do. She'll be like, I can't tell you not to do it, but I'm just advising you, like sometimes you should just pause for a second, and I'll be like, yep, I got you. And for me, like that's the only checkup I really need. Like I'll have bad days where I'm like, I don't want to talk to nobody, and like it's like, oh, I'm getting a phone call. I'm like, oh, who is it? It's like, oh, it's your mom. It's like she knows. Exactly. And so I'm like, like this is. For me, that's all I need, man. Like, like once she just calls and like tells me something, like, and so sometimes she won't even have anything to say. She's just like, oh, I just want to talk to you, see how you're doing. Yeah, exactly. And she's like, oh, how's Adelaide, like all that stuff. The craziest thing is, this might sound crazy, bro, but my mom has never been to one of my basketball games. No, I swear. And so, like for me, that is crazy. The biggest blessing I will ever have
is when I can get her down to one of the basketball games and she can come and watch. Yeah, like without
awesome.
yeah, bro, without a doubt, that will be for me the biggest blessing.
Dude, I'd love to be there just to see that.
Bro, I would probably cry, bro. I can't even lie to you. Like if she was she was at the game and like, you know, she got to come down afterwards.
Dude,
and
you're gonna be hitting something that
bro,
night.
I swear, like
You're gonna be in the flow state.
if I'm at a game, bro, and like my mom just is there, bro, like nothing else matters to me, bro. If I miss
game over.
Yeah, exactly. If I miss a shot, if I make a shot,
I feel
bro.
sorry for the other guys on the other side that night.
But yeah, man, like that's like that the day I do like suit up, you know, in Melbourne and everything, and like I can get my whole family there, like not just like my brother.
It'll all be worth it.
It'll all be worth it, bro. Like for me, like that's like the ultimate goal, man. Like if my mom can see me suit up in an NBL jersey, and then, you know, 100%, like I do believe I will get to the NBA, and if she can see me suit up in an NBA jersey, for me that would, like, my life will be complete, man.
Yeah.
I'll be like, man, like.
Yeah, I 100%, like, I believe in you, because I just think, you know, there's a lot of people that are on like similar journeys, but again, it goes back to like character.
Yeah.
And I feel like good karma as well, like, you know, your character and how you go about it. I feel like it might not be instant, but eventually one way or another, like everything will work out, you know, because you stay grounded, you stay humble, you're hungry, and you've got that, you know, you've got a great perspective on life at such a young age, you know?
Yeah, man, it's been tough, like, you know, even just like losing a brother at 12 years old and all that stuff. It kind of like makes you grow up early.
Faster, yeah,
like, you know, like one day, like you're having like you're a kid, you're at athletics carnival and all that stuff, you know, in year 6 and all that stuff.
You're at a funeral, your brother's
exactly.
funeral,
The next minute you're at a funeral and it's like, fuck, like, wow, life just hit. And then you go back and like you go back to school and it's like nothing is the same. Like you're like, fuck, like,
it's like, why isn't everyone like sad? Like, my brother just
exactly.
died.
It's like at the same time, it's like, it's kind of like there's a saying, you know, Sonda. Like Sonda is like, you know, like everyone's life is so unique and everyone's life is like so different. Like you just never know like what anyone else is going through. And like the thing I had to learn about it was like the world doesn't stop, bro.
No, it doesn't stop.
Like it doesn't stop for anybody, no matter what happens to you or like happens like to the next person and after, like the world just continues to keep going, bro. And like you have to adapt. Like it's a moment of like sadness and, you know, and like, you know, you kind of sulk for a little bit, but then it's like, well, how would your brother feel if he saw you like this, right? Exactly. It's like exactly. It's like he wants you to keep going. He wants you to be successful. He wants you like to change your life. Like, so do it.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you can be sad and yes, you can reminisce, but like celebrate his life, right? Like celebrate the fact that he got to do what
him by working hard.
Exactly.
And giving it your best.
And like that's the outlook I take on it. Like, you know, just continue doing what he would want you to do. Don't just sulk and, you know, sit in your room and close the door and the blinds and sit in darkness.
It won't do anyone good.
Like, like they won't do any good for anybody. It won't do good for you, your family, you know, your friends, and none of that stuff. Yeah. So just continue to keep pushing and just, you know, allow it to, you know, feel the pain and all that stuff. Like allow it to fuel you and, you know, make success your comeback, right? Yeah. Like that's the only thing. That's how you view it. You just got to keep it pushing.
I don't think nothing fuels motivation more than, you know, grief.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, and that was the thing. Like, it can either break you or make you. Exactly. Right. Like, for myself, for my mom, who I got it from was like, she was like, I can't give up. I got 5 other kids I got to take care of. Yeah. Right. Like, I got, like, who am I to stop now? Yeah. And like, in a sense, it was very powerful, kind of seeing that perspective and motivation for my mom. But like, it's like, man, how much pain are you holding back at the same time? Like you're not talking to anybody. You know, you're working, you're still cleaning, you're still cooking, you're still doing everything you can for us. But like, has anyone checked up on you really? Yeah. Like, you know, you might get the occasional text like, how are you doing? All that stuff.
It's like she doesn't even have time to process it. No. So it's a blessing to even be able to have the time to sit and process it and be sad, you know.
And her blood sisters, my aunties, they're in the United States. Like they couldn't even really be there for her as much as she really needed it. So
It's tough.
yeah, it was definitely hard, but like,
Yeah.
man, just that's why you just got to keep pushing, right? Like
100%.
keep getting to where you need to be.
100%. Mate, this has been an absolute pleasure.
Man,
Thanks so much. It's been a long time in the making.
yeah,
but
facts.
eventually we got there. And I'm glad that you're in Adelaide now because I'd never been to Adelaide. So
Oh, there you go. Welcome,
I
man.
like it. Yeah, it's chill.
Hey,
It's a good
to have you
vibe.
here, man.
We had to quickly go back to the Airbnb though because we missed the checkout. But thanks so much for having
No,
us.
of course, man.
This has been
Anytime.
unreal. So
Man, it's been great.
we'll go play some ball.
Let's do it,
Get
man.
some sunshine.
Facts. It's a beautiful day out here, man.
Yeah.
Y'all go get some vitamin D, man. It's beautiful out here.
Appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate you, brother. Much love. Peace out.
Oh, that was mint.
That was.